What I do really is to cover what I call the big, great powers and the big international relations issues of the day, but understood historically, and secondly, how it impacts on the international business environment. I start, unsurprisingly, with the United States, why it is the great power that it is, what is it doing in the world, and why have things started to go wrong for the United States in many ways over the last 10, 15 years. That's always a good place to start because that sets the scene. I then move on, unsurprisingly again, to the great challenger of the United States, which is now, of course, the People's Republic of China, which is getting more and more influence in South America and in Africa and what's going on within and without. I then move on to, I deal with Russia. Again, the war today, of course, has made what's going on in Russia and outside of Russia even more important. And again, that has huge impact on the global economy. We can see that in energy and food and all sorts of other areas. And then finally, and interestingly too, I think, I deal with what's called the BRICS, the Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa organization, which met very, very recently in August in Johannesburg in South Africa and got a huge amount of airtime and airspace. Does it mean that the world is shifting away from what we might call the traditional Western powers, the G7 economies, towards the global South, led by, or at least maybe partly inspired by China and to some degree Russia? So I deal with those four separately, but try and connect them together, and also try and work out what the business consequences are going to be. How does geopolitics effectively impact on the wider global economy? And I think that is what many of the members of the Triumph community, when they come here to the LSE and certainly to my lectures, are looking for. And that connection has got even more important, it seems to me, over the last 5 to 10 years.